it's your turn.
Hey guys, this is Escoshan4 here with a new video for you guys, and today I am going to be watching Battle of Gods 10th anniversary. Can't believe it's been 10 years already. I remember when I reviewed it, 10 years? Where does the time go by? So I'm here to meet up my friends over there at the theater, and I'm hyped. I'm hyped to see it again, extended cut in the theaters, and I'm gonna give my thoughts at the end of the video and try to interview other fans hopefully at the end and get their opinions watching it 10 years later. So I'm excited to see it once again, see if my opinions change after so long that I've seen it last, but I do remember that I really enjoyed Battle of Gods. All right, let's go. We're here at the theater about to watch Battle of Gods. We got Juan, CJ, and Chris. So how long has it been since you've last seen the movie?
Since I saw it with you when it came out.
10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago when it released. That was it.
When smartphones was just advancing.
Yeah, honestly, I probably haven't seen it in like 8 to 10 years as well, so.
Don't you even have the DVD on it?
I do, I have the Blu-ray.
I do too, actually.
I don't think I've watched it though. This is the extended cut that we're gonna see in the theater, so I'm excited to see how we like it 10 years later. So I'm sure I'm gonna love it just as much. All right, let's go.
Seriously?
Destroy Earth after all?
No, not that. I told you I would, and a destroyer god must keep his credibility.
Oh, really? Okay, then what?
All right, so we just finished watching Battle of Gods in the theater, and he just said this was his first time actually watching it in the theater. What did you think now, like watching it, like experiencing with other people and just in the big screen?
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. There were a few scenes I obviously knew about that I wanted to see in theaters. That's why I came to see it tonight. So like the I Won't Let You Destroy My Earth scene was one. I'm like, I have to see that in theaters. The God transformation, obviously. So it was really cool, you know, the big screen, the audio. I thought it was great.
Awesome. And when was the last time you actually saw the movie?
Probably like a year ago, I would guess. I did a whole rewatch of Dragon Ball from start to finish with a few friends. So I'm like, the movie's better than the anime version of Battle of Gods in my opinion.
I
was
agree.
like, we're just gonna watch the movie.
Yeah, I agree actually as well. For me, it's probably been like, honestly, I don't even know. Probably at least 8 years since I saw it actually.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
It's been a while, so I was like, I gotta watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
Funny because I'm also trying to rewatch all of Dragon Ball as well from start to finish.
It's tough. It's a long run for sure.
It is.
But it's worth it.
And quickly, I want to ask, what do you think about the new series that was just announced, Daima?
I'm open to it. I'm happy. I love Dragon Ball. My only question is, where does it take place? That's what I want to know, because I love the Moro arc and the Granola arc in the manga, and I'm actually really enjoying the superhero retelling in the manga. So I'm like, is it after all that? Is it before Super? I'm perfectly happy with it. I just got to know where it's going to be. So that's it. But I'm happy for it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were hoping for Super to return, but...
I know. So many great things in the manga that I want to see animated, but
yeah,
I'm not complaining. We're getting more Dragon Ball, so...
Exactly. Something's better than nothing,
exactly.
So... All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so we just got out of watching Battle of Gods, the 10th year anniversary. Can't believe it's been 10 years. And first question I want to ask you guys is this your first time watching it in the theaters?
Yeah.
So how did you feel like watching it in the big screen?
It's like
Animation was still
saying it's
I
still
feel like
crispy,
I missed out.
man.
I feel like I missed out on way back.
Oh yeah.
Wish I would have
Plus,
seen
like how
it.
the angles looking too, how the angles looking too,
Yeah,
is crazy.
The animation still held.
Did it change the movie for you at all? Like, did it make it more impactful for you watching in the theater or not?
Kind of
just
did.
made me love it
Plus
more.
that
You will not destroy my earth. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
yeah,
You
that
snapped.
part was bad. Yeah. That
Oh,
part
no,
was
like,
bad.
destroy
I
my
like
earth.
that.
I ain't gonna lie.
That
Spicy
scene
crispy.
is iconic. When
Yeah.
Goku's like, I'll never let you destroy my
Hey,
world.
you see the dude who actually acted that scene out? Actually
yeah, I
doing
seen it,
it
like him and
live,
Beard?
like,
Oh,
that
no,
shit
I
was
didn't see
crazy.
that.
When they were in the booth.
Yeah, the way he yelling, it was like,
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
you see the veins popping up.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
see
he
all
was
the-
screaming in the mic.
passion, man. I ain't gonna lie.
So, what'd you think of the movie rewatching it now? I guess when was the last time you guys actually watched it?
Like a year ago.
Okay, so
I say years ago.
okay. So a year is not too bad, but yeah, like years ago for me as well, probably like 8 years ago since I've seen it. Was there things watching it this time that you kind of forgot about until you saw it again and you're like, oh, that's right.
I forgot the piggy even did the rock paper scissors.
Oh, yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna bend it, you know, eviscerated. I thought he was gonna be gone. When you said you want my bacon, I was like, nah, he's done.
Well, this is the extended cut that we saw today. I don't know if you knew prior, but that might be why there's scenes that you didn't notice if you didn't watch the extended cut beforehand. Final question is, what do you guys think about that new Dragon Ball series coming out, Daima?
I ain't gonna lie. That
Animation
animation
is
is crisp.
Yeah,
That
it
looked
is,
too
man.
clean.
Animation
I mean, I did want Super. I'm not gonna lie.
I wanted Super
You
too.
seen the trailer though?
Yeah, I seen it.
Bro, the trailer looking good, bro. The trailer looking real good.
People calling it Dragon Ball Cocoa Melon. Bro.
That's
I don't
hilarious.
care what they call it. When it come out, it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
It's gonna be fire.
You know, Dragon Ball be taking over the internet.
They're already leaking
Like,
it.
no
Every
anime-
time.
No anime is doing it like Dragon
Every
Ball.
time, bro. Not
Yeah.
one failed mistake.
Like honestly, I'm gonna put a lot of faith in it because Akira Toriyama is like heavily involved with it this time.
Yeah.
So
And they got a whole different artist basically doing it. That's why it looks
Yeah.
so crispy and clean
Yeah,
and different.
exactly.
Like the Broly, but
I know the fight's gonna be way smoother.
yo, yeah, I'm excited for it too. So, all right, guys, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey. Okay, guys, CJ, Juan, Chris, when was the last time you guys saw the movie? In general.
When it just first came out.
Wow.
same when it first came out, and I didn't even have the opportunity to see in theaters.
Yeah.
10 years ago with you, bitch.
Yeah, and this is my first time actually watching it in the theaters. Actually.
Wow.
And I've always wanted to experience it watching it in theaters, but when it first came out, there were only limited theaters that would only play the showtimes, and not all theaters were open up to releasing the movie.
Around that time, I was a homebody guy, so I didn't go out as much. So I
Gotcha.
so it's my first time.
And for me, honestly, it kind of holds a special place in my heart because it was the first DBZ movie you're like, Chris, you're going to.
Yeah, that's true.
And you
actually.
even said you're going to this movie with me. I was like, okay, I'll watch it. I don't know anything about DBZ, but I ended up loving the movie.
And flashback, because I have that video, flashback to when we actually watched it in the theater almost 10 years ago. 10 years ago. And I'm here to watch Dragon Ball Battle of Gods again for the second time. You know, I saw the premiere, but I got to see it again, of course. Official release here in the US, so I'm happy and I'm excited. And I already got like a lot of people talking about it. Crazy. It's been 10 years, doesn't feel like it. Well, I'll say my story when you film me. I have a lot to say about it.
I am
But
going to say quick, when I was working at 7-Eleven, I remember I was doing the graveyard shift, and I was actually watching in the middle of my shift since I was out for 8 hours. So when I had no customers, I'm just over there eating nachos and chips and just watching it while
Wow.
on shift.
Wow. When was the last time it ran on TV for us? Well, it was on Nicktoons, but we didn't watch it on Nicktoons. We saw it on Toonami. It was years until we got something new from Dragon Ball. So
That's how we talk about years ago when Toonami was
yeah,
around.
yeah, we're too old for it when it was on Nicktoons. We're
And
too
I'm a
old for
Dragon Ball
that.
virgin, so I can't really say anything about
Yeah, that's true. You like Sailor Moon. Okay, yeah. So how did you feel watching it in the theater for the first time?
It was really good. It's definitely an honor to see it in theaters.
Did it feel like a different vibe that you watched it on the big screen?
Yeah, the hype was a lot different than, compared to 10 years ago. A lot.
Yeah.
And the extended cut made it more better.
What do you think, Juan?
It was a good experience for me. It was been a long time ago that it felt like if I was actually watching it for the very first time. So it was a great experience, and now that it was an extended version of it, I forgot how funny the movie is. It's really well written.
I agree
So
with you.
I love it, and it was a great experience.
Did it feel different watching it this time?
I think so. I think I really underestimated how quotable the movie is. Like, when you look back at it 10 years ago, you're like, I still remember pudding. Ooh, what pudding? You kind of remember those lines, or not my Bulma. You kind of remember those things. And when I look back at it now, I'm like, oh my God. When I rewatched it in context, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot I really liked this movie. It was always my favorite of all the DBZ movies that I've seen so far.
All right, cool. Any other comments you want to make?
Yes, Pan is awesome.
I know Panna's the best. She saved the day with the Super Saiyan God transformation.
And she wasn't even born yet.
She wasn't even born. Didn't even know the sex of the baby yet.
If only Pan can become Super Saiyan.
Let's hope. That's what I'm hoping. Hello, Akira Toriyama, Toei Animation. Come on.
It was so funny. That whole battle started with a simple pudding.
Right?
I know, but I was laughing the whole time. I was like, Boo is getting his ass kicked, but he's fighting a lot.
Yeah.
And
he's fighting for that
but you have
pudding.
Vegeta being like, tap and he's done. But then you have Boo getting several punches in, and I'm like, okay.
He took it.
And he took it, and he kept coming back for more too.
That's true.
It was
And then
motivated.
that tongue
Yeah.
scene, ah!
That's the best. I love that scene.
That's
So
what food,
good.
That's what food and dessert can do to people. It makes us stronger.
And then Reese, I love his. He's my favorite character.
He's
He was
funny.
Rewatching it, I kind of was like, damn, Weeze has a lot of shade hidden in here. He just randomly says those side comments like, ugh, he's annoying me today. Or he'll do something like grabbing his sushi and just eating it and be like, ugh, I'm gonna eat now. Okay, thanks, bye.
Like he does not care about what's happening around him.
Yeah.
It's just like food.
I'm wearing that lipstick. And that dress.
This movie does mean a lot to me just because like I watched it a lot of times when it was first released. Actually got to see this movie in the premiere in LA with the voice actors. I got invited to the red carpet premiere in LA to see this movie with the voice actors before anybody else in the US. And that was like such a memorable moment for me. I could probably flash back to that clip too. Hey guys, it's SS Goshen 4. You cover your face. And I'm in here for the premiere Battle of Gods. Yeah, lots of cosplayers. There you go. There's Chris right there.
Thank you to the voice cast for being out here. Sean, Chris, Justin, everybody. Gosh, there's Kyle's up there. Man, this is a great event. Thank you guys. We're going to go ahead and get this movie started. Scott, anything else we need to talk about?
Roll it.
Let's go. All right. Well, please enjoy the first full-length feature film from Dragon Ball Z in 17 years. Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods.
Honestly, that was like huge. Like that's how I knew I'm like, okay, I'm getting known in the Dragon Ball community that I get invited to the Dragon Ball Battle of Gods premiere in LA. So yes, this movie has a lot of value, sentimental value to me. So watching it again in the theaters 10 years later, I'm like, it really was 10 years ago. I'm like, I can't believe that. There are a few things I did kind of forget about, like some of the funny little lines here and there. I'm like, man, this is actually hilarious. You know, I can see why a lot of people enjoy this movie, and like even Chris is not a huge Dragon Ball fan, he even enjoyed it. It's just a lot of good things in this movie, the voice acting, everything. The animation is amazing. Goku's iconic Super Saiyan God transformation, seeing it for the first time. Pan freaking saving the day there, you know, like unborn Pan. So yeah, it's just great in general. I would watch this like so many times. It's just that good. Again, this was like the first Dragon Ball, anything Dragon Ball really in years. I think the last Dragon Ball anything like animation before Battle of Gods was the Yo-Son Goku and his friends special. So it was just such a big deal. I remember the hype surrounding it just has a lot of nostalgia to me. I remember being on YouTube with all like the latest information and everything on Battle of Gods. It's just, I love this movie, you know, and it took off, you know, just a bunch of movies happened after that, you know, and super, whatever, it's just amazing. So loved it once again, seeing it. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought. If you guys went to see the movie as well in theaters for the 10-year anniversary, let me know in the comments. Did it feel different to you guys watching in the theater 10 years later, or was this your first time watching it in theaters as well? Let me know. And all right guys, until next time, peace out, Goshen Force. Remember to keep breaking limits every single day.
Hey, it's Pan from Dragon Ball GT, and you're watching my good friend SSJ Goshen 4. Yeah!